The challenge of sustainability faced by the southern bluefin tuna fishery. The commercial and recreational fishing industries face a number of challenges in sustainably managing fisheries resources into the future. Despite the research on the impact of overfishing of southern bluefin tuna, or SBT, this critically endangered species is still being harvested by a number of countries, including Australia, who had the opportunity to take 5,193 tons at the end of this year. Restrictions have been placed on catches, including defining the total allowable catch. However, it has now reached a crucial stage where this process of management is not sufficient and fishing capacities having gone well beyond the quota. Through this presentation, I will discuss my findings on what effects proposed management have had on fish stocks, the contributing factors in SBT decline, along with what techniques I think may enhance the SBT's population. Current fisheries around the world, managed by their communities or government, have allowed overfishing to have a dramatic impact on fish stocks, which results in a negative effect on population numbers. The Global Commission for the Conservation of Southern Bluefin Tuna make the decision every year on the global SBT quota, and this is allocated to the countries who participate in the fishing and farming of SBT. As seen here, in 2014, Australia is allocated the highest quota of all participating countries. There are several factors contributing to the decline of SBT, with one of the most significant being the poor management by the global human population. As seen here, the overfishing of this species has led to these extremely low levels, which are below the maximum sustainable yield. The spawning stock biomass dropped 95% in 50 years and is now down to only 5% from the original population in the 1940s. There are spawning sites worldwide that are being protected by organizations like the World Wildlife Fund, or WWF, to help increase the population of a particular species and to encourage sustainable fisheries. However, there is no evidence of protection in the breeding grounds of SBT in the Indian Ocean. This image displays a modern tracking system used to track the spawning stock in the selected area. This technology is used to manage populations. However, according to WWF, there is much speculation by the organization that there are small amounts of illegal activity and deliberate underestimating of catch numbers of SBT. Although it may be minimal, this can make a drastic difference in the 5% of the population that is still remaining. Consumers can advocate for more sustainable fishing practices, reducing the impact on our oceans and all marine species. By doing this, the consumer will help towards an increase in the population of SBT and assist in sustaining fisheries around the world. Large retailers are slowly demonstrating their support to make a change in the industry. Walmart, the world's largest retailer, has made a pledge that they will sell only MSC-certified wild-caught fresh and frozen fish in North America within 3 to 5 years. Australia's Sustainable Seafood Guide became one of the country's first informative tools and was designed to help consumers make smarter and more sustainable decisions when selecting seafood. The guide is now available both online and as a free app for iPhone to encourage awareness. Given the lack of any proposed changes and the reluctant to act, the current trend of declining numbers cannot reasonably be expected to stop. To see significant changes in the SBT population, there needs to be a collaborative effort by all nations within the industry to help bring the population to a sustainable position.